Hey everybody, I'm back again with another Ben 10 toy review. In my last video, I had said that I was going to get Diamond Head for this review. This video was supposed to be a Diamond Head review video, but Diamond Head will actually not be here until on the end of the week, so probably after Sunday or so, he'll be here to have a review. Meanwhile, I had previously ordered Fourarms in, and he came in earlier than I thought he was going to. 2-day delivery actually. So I decided to just do this review on him in the meantime while you guys wait for Diamond Head. So here we have the Playmates Ben 10 Fourarms. He's respectively, well, he's about as big as I'd want him to be. I can't tell because I haven't taken him out of the package yet. I would have thought he'd be a little bigger. Well, he's alright. He comes with this breakable chain. So there's a picture of Fourarms on the packaging. His name, the Ben picture of Ben 10 on the side of the packaging, and then the Ben 10 logo. Let's read the bio. Fourarms. He's super strong. Fourarms can lift the heaviest objects and packs the most powerful punches. He can create shock waves by clapping all 4 of his hands together and uses brute strength to solve any problems. So yeah, another generic, very generic description of Fourarms in my opinion, but he looks like a pretty decent, solid figure. He's probably one of the most idealistic Ben 10 figure from his toy line. I've got a lot of positive reviews from him, and I knew I could not have my collection and not have him. He's like one of the most popular characters. So let's take him out of the packaging and see what he can do. I'd like to say this is on record one of the most hardest figures I've had to pose in this line. I mean, I guess it's not helping that he's on carpet either, but he's admittedly Fourarms. One thing just to start, just to get things out of the way. This figure is admittedly top heavy, which is expected considering all the extra appendages here. But yeah, here we have Fourarms out of the packaging. Let's talk about the accessories he comes with first. So let's put Fourarms down. So the box says that he comes with breakable chains. So the gimmick here with this, well, it's not really much of a gimmick, but the chains they do connect. And then with Fourarms now, you could like use the toy and like break them like this. I mean, the chains are pretty cool looking. Like the design for the chains are nice. I don't know. I guess I can't really get with this. Let's talk about the figure. I'm honestly more interested about the figure. Honestly, because when I was posing it, it was hard for me to get the chain in one of his fists. So it works like this. See, I can't do it. Like you saw the way it was in his hand before. Maybe if I like pop it in like this. So that's something. That's something you can do. But yeah, let's talk about Fourarms. So sculpt wise, he looks pretty cool. He looks like the way he does in the packaging and in the show, with the exception of some minor faults we'll go into soon. He does have the classic black and white theme going that they had the kind of classic series. So the figure feels pretty solid, like it feels like it ought to be like an actual figure. Like it doesn't feel flimsy, which is great considering with the extra arms you'd think otherwise. The legs, they're a force to be reckoned with. One of the things I noticed right off the bat with these action figures is that a lot of them have this deal going where they have big bodies, smaller heads, and kind of a narrowish lower body. Like for comparison, Shockrock kind of fits in the same category as Fourarms here. I mean, if you look at them side by side, You know, bigger body, smaller head, lower torso. At least you get like a good comparison of height and stuff, you know. Paint wise, it's pretty good. The knuckle here, I don't know if the camera catches it, but his finger is already chipped right there. I don't know if it came like that or it was an issue when I was taking it out, but I can fix it later. Which goes to another thing, paint. Yeah, paint again. Paint. I'm sorry, I'm already on paint. Paint is pretty much good with this figure. I will definitely be customizing this things though, because there are some ID aspects that I want to put in, like with the eyes now. In this series, Fourarms eyes are green, but I want to make them orange like they were in the original series. His neck is black. I don't like that because even in the show it's like red. Like what I'm gonna probably do is pop off the head and shave down here with sandpaper and color it red to show that there's an actual neck there and it's not just his head, because otherwise I don't know, it just looks funny to me. Other than that, it's a very solid figure. Articulation on this thing is amazing though. Like again, Marvel Legends limits. Okay, so we have swivel here in the arms. The little arms and go up and down like this much. Again, because the shoulder here is keeping the arm from going much higher than this, but it still gets some nice range. Same thing with the elbows here. Wrist, you've already noticed wrist rotation and bicep swivel. One of the things I've noticed right off the bat with this figure is that for each arm, it kind of has to be positioned in a particular way in order for it to bend this way you want it. So, like, if you want this kind of rotation of the arm to go this way, it has to be, like, swiveled in this direction. It can't be swiveled up and go down like this. Otherwise, you're going to get something weird like that. See? But yeah, the same articulation is the same with all the arms. And that's something really cool and different, especially since I know for a fact that the classic Ben 10 Fourarms figure wasn't like that at all. 360 head rotation. It's on a ball joint, just like most of these figures. Legs go out like this much. And then articulation at the point of the knee. And I think we got thigh swivel. This is a very this figure isn't, I'll be honest, this figure isn't exactly what I was hoping for or what I wanted. Like, it didn't meet up to the hype that I was getting from other reviews, but it is a pretty decent solid figure, and I would recommend him if you were starting a Ben 10 collection. Like, I've only had him for like a couple of seconds, and he's definitely not boring. I am very interested in seeing how this guy pans out in my collection. So yeah, that's Fourarms for you. So thank you guys again for watching my video. Keep on the lookout for my video with Diamond Head, and I will see you guys later.